What's going on, everyone? It's Adam Ayala. So, welcome back to the couch for your modern psychoanalytical relationship specialist. So, today we're on Psychology Today again, and we're going to look up an article that's asking, do relationships make us healthier and happier? So, this is a really common question that I get. So, let's check out the article. I'm going to link it down below, and let's see. So, do relationships quality make a difference? So, while the number of social ties make a difference, quality also counts. In one study, midlife women who were more satisfied with their marriages had a lower risk of cardiovascular disease, so heart attacks. Conversely, toxic relationships with family and friends can stress us out and damage our health. In studies of marital conflict, hostile interactions with a spouse are associated with signs of impaired immunity and increase in stress hormones. Other studies show that midlife women in unsatisfying marriages have higher blood pressure, higher cholesterol, and higher body mass indexes than those in satisfying marriages. They also have a higher level of depression, anxiety, and anger. The researchers noted that these types of physical and emotional states raise the risk of heart disease, and each can be exacerbated by stress. So I actually did two videos on this, but this was talking about how stressful relationships can kill men. So this is true. All these studies did show that this hurts women. Respiratory was the big thing, and immune issues, immune system issues. So a lot of, say, arthritis goes up. Even things like diabetes, the symptoms are worse. So this actually is more severe within men because of how the men's cardiovascular system works and how the men's neurology works. So yes, so bad relationships can hinder you and kill you. There's also a good book by Dr. Basil van der Kolk. He is a Brookline psychologist, and he wrote the book "The Body Keeps a Score," which goes into depth on how a lot of our traumas, and even things that aren't necessarily traumas, but a lot of the issues that we have, things that are negative within our life, if you don't talk about it, deal about it, you somatize it into your body and just start destroying your body or start destroying your mind instead of dealing with it. So I'll link a link to that down below. It's not going to be a sponsored link or anything. It's just a good book. Always recommend it. And I'm always rereading that book. It's a very important book. So here, part two, or number two. Do partners motivate us to live healthier? Being a supportive relationship can also motivate us to live healthier. Studies show social support is related to eating more vegetables, exercising, and quitting smoking. Being around healthier people can be an incentive to take care of yourself. Or perhaps we may enjoy exercising with friends or partners. Spouses may buy and cook healthy food for us, or we may be motivated to get fitter so we can be more attractive to our partners. So these are all good things, and these are all true things. If you're with a constructive partner, a good partner where you're both good for each other, you're gonna help each other live. A lot of comedians will say, "Oh, once you get married, the woman chops off her hair and they both get fat together." Or I've seen memes like, couples who get fat together are happy together. That's just not true. I mean, in reality, you're killing yourself. You're getting yourself more problems, which means you will live a shorter life, and not shorten life. It's going to be a less satisfying life because you're just unhealthier for a longer period of time. So there's a difference between encouragement and being too controlling, however. One study compared partner support, so aiding and reinforcing, with partner control behaviors, inducing change, so forcing, telling them they have to do this. Results showed that supportive behaviors predicted better mental health, while controlling behaviors predicted worse mental health and less healthy behaviors. Trying to control others may make them angry and can create resistance to change. Research shows that we are more likely to maintain healthy behaviors if we are motivated by intrinsic factors like wanting to be fitter, or rather than extrinsic factors like placating a partner. So yeah, if you force people to change, it doesn't matter if it has to do with smoking, their weight, getting your partner into therapy, getting them to go to concerts with you. If you force it, it's never going to happen. This actually creates resentment, and this is the foundational block of a lot of relationships just starting to crumble, which eventually end up in divorce or breakup, or a very long unsatisfied marriage or relationship, where you just end up killing yourself and taking off a couple of healthy years from your life. in a somatizing way. So does social support lessen your body's stress response? Social support has also been shown to reduce the biological stress response. In studies in which people are subjected to social stress in the form of public speaking with evaluation, those who had a close friend or family member present showed less cardiovascular arousal and or faster cardiac recovery from stress. Petting a pet can also lower your blood pressure. Social support, whether from humans or animals, may make us more resilient to stress by lessening the body's biological stress responses. Findings from animal studies show that social support reduces the release of cortisol. This is a stress hormone that floods your body when you're feeling stress. So yes, good people around you will reduce your stress levels. This is why it's good to have good friends and not garbage friends, because garbage friends will increase your stress levels. And from the mental side and the biological side and from the neurological side, they will increase your stress and the damage to your body, just as a good and bad partner. A lot about depression. So for people at risk for depression, supportive relationships can be a protective factor. In studies, better social support predicted less depression in people with cardiac disease and heart attack patients. Patients with more support are more likely to cope actively with their health issues, for example, by making lifestyle changes. Supportive relationships also help our mental health. This effect can be shown in populations including college students, unemployed spouses, and parents of medically ill children. So support in general, this is relationships, or this is just friendships or communities. You can have churches, people at your school, synagogues, religious communities, non-religious communities. If you're part of, any kind of club, these are good communities. And of course, you'll have a healthier life because you actually have more meaning to your life. If you're alone and have no one, you really don't have the meaning, which is devastating to the psyche of humans. So how do relationships impact your health? How does social support impact our health? It seems there is a biological, behavioral, and emotional pathways. Partners and friends or families can encourage us by listening, showing that they care, helping our self-esteem, motivating us to be healthy, or distracting us from our stressors. On the other hand, criticism and ongoing unresolved conflict can make us feel more stressed and take up energy away from managing our problems. So let's go back up to the top here for 1 second. So do relationships make us healthier and happier? Okay, good relationships will make you healthier and happier. It takes a lot of work to find the right people and to be in the right circumstances. Another thing is that when these good relationships, which will never be perfect, do falter, you can't let yourself fall apart because of it. They can't be your only support. No relationship can be your only support. No relationships, no communities can be your only support. You have to learn how to support yourself also. You are an individual yourself. And when a strong individual interacts with other strong individuals, that's how you can support each other. All right, guys, I'm Adam Ayala. Like and subscribe. Share if you like this. And I'll catch you all next time.